From News Channel 15, you're watching News Channel 15 Tonight with Kyle Peach. This is News Channel 15 Tonight.
Hi, good evening. Thanks for joining us on this Friday. I'm Kyle Peach. Here's a look at what's going on. A Fairfield man was taken into custody back on Wednesday afternoon after police responded to reports of an individual walking with an AR-15 style rifle near local schools, prompting a temporary lockdown. WFIW says that according to authorities, law enforcement were dispatched at around 12:39 p.m. Wednesday after receiving calls of a man carrying a rifle in the 300 block of Southeast 7th in Fairfield. As officers searched the area, schools initiated a lockdown procedure as a precaution. Deputies then located 27-year-old Daniel L. Salinas of Fairfield walking eastbound on Highway 15. Officers ordered Salinas to place his weapon on the ground and comply with commands, and he did so without incident and was taken into custody. Officials say Salinas was carrying a loaded AR-15 rifle, wearing a ballistic vest equipped with medical supplies, and had 12 magazines containing more than 300 rounds of ammunition. Fairfield City Police took Salinas to Fairfield Memorial Hospital's emergency room for mental health evaluation before being transferred to the Wayne County Jail. He faces multiple charges, including aggravated unlawful use of a weapon while wearing body armor, which is a Class X felony. No injuries were reported. The lockdown was lifted shortly after the investigation, or the situation was resolved, and the investigation is ongoing. From Wabash County tonight, online records indicate 35-year-old Arsenio Joe Smith of Princeton, Indiana, was arrested by Mount Carmel police and booked at the Wabash County Jail Thursday on a charge of burglary to a motor vehicle. No other details have been made available by local authorities. In White County, deputies made a pair of arrests Wednesday at the White County Probation Office. WRUL says 63-year-old Tommy Clark of Mill Shoals was allegedly attempting to defraud a drug test. A urinary deceptive device was found on Clark, and he was taken to the county jail, charged with attempted defrauding of a drug or alcohol screening test and for violating probation. About an hour later, they were called back to the probation office for this man, 25-year-old Tyler Dill of Carmi. His violation of probation in relation to a February 25 conviction on a charge of aggravated DUI while license suspended or revoked. In October, Dill was fined, jailed for 10 days, ordered into alcohol treatment, and given 2 years probation. He was in court yesterday and was subsequently sentenced to 134 days in jail. Also on Wednesday, Carmi police arrested 47-year-old Shelley Dixon of Mill Shoals after a traffic stop. Dixon charged with driving with suspended registration and cited for cannabis in a vehicle, driving suspended, and operating an uninsured vehicle. High school students from across the tri-state were at Wabash Valley College today for the annual Health Careers Day. In partnership with Wabash General Hospital, students were able to explore a variety of healthcare career paths by hearing directly from those working in the field. The college's healthcare-related degrees were also featured. The day ended, as it does every year, with an orthopedic surgery team procedure performed by the staff at WGH on one of the college's cadavers, live on stage in the Brubeck Theater as students look on. We won't show you that on television. No problem there. All right. Well, a record-breaking environmental discovery is uncovered by a mother-daughter duo taking a dip. Jeremy Roth has our take a look at this.
Take a look at an incredible, record-breaking discovery made by a mother-daughter diving duo. Citizen scientists Jan Pope and Sophie Kalkowski Pope were surveying parts of the Great Barrier Reef from their family vessel off Australia's coast when they happened upon the sprawling coral colony.
When I hopped in the water, I realized the significance of what we were seeing. You're just these beautiful undulating meadows, and there's fish life everywhere.
Researchers verified and mapped the coral using underwater measurements and 3D modeling, and at over 40,000 square feet, or about the size of 15 tennis courts, it's now the world's largest known coral colony. The discovery comes as the Great Barrier Reef has faced repeated mass bleaching events driven by rising ocean temperatures. Scientists are now examining what exactly allowed this colossal coral colony to not just survive, but thrive.
It just shows, like, this is right under our noses here. What else have we got to discover?
In Scotland, another amazing and unexpected discovery, this one by a couple simply walking their dogs on a beach after a storm. That's where researchers say the couple spotted unique fossilized footprints in the surf. The pair reported the find to regional archaeologists, including a team from the University of Aberdeen, who designated the situation a genuine archaeological emergency and rushed to document the scene and capture molds of the prints before they were washed away. Within a week, the footprints had reportedly vanished in the surf, but researchers had successfully created 3D models from the gathered data and radiocarbon dated the tracks to roughly 2,000 years old, or around the time invading Roman soldiers may have been storming Scotland's beaches during the Iron Age. For Take a Look at This, I'm Jeremy Roth.
Thanks, Jeremy, for that. Stay with us as we continue. Up next, to look at a pretty warm weekend forecast, at least at the start, and then rain at the end. We'll detail that all straight ahead. And sectional champions crowned last night in girls basketball, including one team here in our area. We've got that in sports later. Stay with us.
You're going to love the great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get 0% financing and $7,000 off Ram 1500s or Lisa Pacifica for $399 a month. See the deals at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. President's Day savings are at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a new Jeep Compass for only $379 a month, or lease a 2026 Wrangler for $359 a month. Save a bunch of Benjamins and go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Teaching kids about money is an important step, and the Student Plus account from the First National Bank makes it simple. It's a free checking account designed for students who are learning to manage their own spending with tools that help parents stay connected. With spending limits, real-time alerts, and instant transfers, students can build smart money habits while parents have peace of mind. Getting started is easy. Visit the nearest branch to open a Student Plus account and choose the features that fit your family best. The Student Plus account from the First National Bank. Parents choose the controls, students learn responsibility.
Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College at Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
Welcome back. Time to talk weather. A beautiful day across the area today. Temperatures soaring into the 60s, sunshine, just an all-in-all great day. And another good day tomorrow before the change comes and the cool down and maybe even a few snow showers enters the forecast. Cleared today, 65. High temperature this afternoon following a morning low of 39, well above normal for this time of year, shy of any records. Clear skies greeted us throughout the afternoon here today. Plenty of sunshine. Clear skies going to continue tonight, overnight, and it should be a partly sunny day. We may see more sun in the morning. Some clouds will start to build in towards the latter part of the day, and then some shower activity begins to work in late on Saturday night, overnight into Sunday. You'll see the approach of this system here, which will impact us more on Sunday, and it's going to be a wet week ahead, it looks like. Overnight lows tonight under those clear skies will be in the upper 30s to the north, low 40s for most of us as we wake up on Saturday morning. Another warm one tomorrow, a mix of sun and clouds. 60 degrees up in Newton, 66 in Carmi. That's the range across the region for high temperatures on Saturday. The rain showers possibly mixing with a snow flurry or two. Not a big deal here, but a much colder start to your Sunday as overnight lows will dip into the low 30s. And then on Sunday, we don't warm up nearly as much. High temperatures will be seasonal, low 40s to the north, upper 40s to the south. And again, potentially a rain-snow mix, kind of a mess up to the north. Not anything significant in terms of any sort of accumulation, just more of an aggravation and a reminder that winter is still here. Rain showers primarily for most of us through the day on Sunday. We told you it's going to be a wet week. Those rain snow showers continue into Monday, 43, and then we ramp the temperatures back up, but have some shower and thunderstorm chances Tuesday and Wednesday, and shower chances will continue right through the end of next week. Could be pretty wet. High temperatures back up, look at that, near 70 by the end of next week. That's your forecast. We'll talk sports coming up next.
There is no life I know to compare with pure
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to the lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
Welcome back. It's time now to talk sports. In girls high school basketball last night, the Edwards County Lady Lions punched their ticket to the Elite Eight and the IHSA Super Sectional. Edwards County won the Wayne City Sectional, knocking off Brownstown St. Elmo 50-44. The Lions advanced to play Monday night at 6 p.m. at the Arcola Super Sectional. They'll take on Mount Pulaski. The Lions are 29-5 on the year with all 5 losses to Class 2A teams. Meanwhile, the Hilltoppers of Mount Pulaski come in at 31-1 on the year. They're ranked 3rd in Class 1A. Their lone loss was to Clinton, also a 2A school. Dave Rigg will have the call of that one for you on the NFHS Network Monday night. In boys basketball, regional champions will be crowned tonight. 4 of our area teams competing. In Class 2A at Robinson, Teotopolis will meet the Newton Eagles. At Vandalia, the host Vandals take on the Mules of Fairfield. In Class 1A at North Clay, it's Lawrenceville and North Clay doing battle there. And at Gallatin County, NCOE takes on Hardin County. We'll have the results of those championship games for you here on Monday night. Finally, in college action from the weekend, the Frontier Bobcats, actually from earlier this week, both softball and baseball teams in action. Back on Wednesday, Frontier softball dropped a doubleheader to St. Charles College, losing 13-6 and 12-3. And in college baseball yesterday, Frontier swept McKendree's JV squad, winning 10-1 and 11-1. Virtually all college athletic teams in competition this weekend. You have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you again on Monday night, or as breaking news and weather happens. I'm Kyle Peach from all of us at News Channel 15. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.
As a faculty member, Wabash Valley College was the best decision ever. I've always been excited to return back to Wabash Valley as an employee to inspire students the way I was inspired when I went to school here. And what I love is the sense of community that I have with my coworkers and being able to provide that to our students.
My name is Sarah Limbosky, and I'm from Mexico. I think that it was the best decision ever because I found the program really interesting and it was what I was looking for, academic-wise and sport-wise. I think here they try to always help you to grow in the academic part, but also as a person. And I always value that balance. And yeah, it's been great and I have learned so much here. I think it will help me for my future.
Hi, I'm Rhonda Hogeiger. Wabash Valley College is the best decision. I started out as a student here and ended up being a faculty with instructors that were mentors for me that encouraged me to go ahead and get my bachelor's and my master's degree as a non-traditional student, I want that. Then I came back and mentors actually said, come out here to Wabash and adjunct for us. And so I did, and that's how I started and